Hello, welcome to your channel Simple Math. In this video, we'll explain an exercise about algebraic fractions, and we have to apply factorization in this exercise to simplify. Remember, to simplify an algebraic fraction, yes, the main operation should be a multiplication, and in this case, the main operation is a subtraction, and the main operation is also subtraction. So, anyway, we can find out or we can come up with a solution for this. So we can factorize this and we can factorize this. My suggestion is take the exercises or take the numerator out, factorize, then take the denominator out and factorize to see what happens. So I'm going to take this out. Yes, so I have x exponent 4 minus 25. If you see, this is not a common factor. This is not a common factor by grouping. Let's check if this is a square difference. To be a square difference, this one must have a square root, and that happens here. The square root of 4 is x squared, and the square root of 25 is 5. So both have square root. So the answer of this is a square difference. So we open two parentheses, we copy the square root of the first one in both parentheses, and the square root of the second one in both parentheses. The square root of 25 is 5, and the square root of x exponent 4 is x squared. So remember, the solution must have one parenthesis with negative and the other with positive. This is the answer of this square difference. So the same situation happens with the number or with the expression below in the denominator, which is x exponent 6 minus 125. So we have x exponent 6 minus 125. This is not a common factor. This is not a common factor by grouping. This is not a square difference because this one has a square root, but this one doesn't have a square root. So it's not a square difference. Let's check, if this is a sum of difference of cubes. This one, to be a difference of cubes in this case, this one must have cube root. X raised to the power of 6 has a cube root, and 125 also has cube root. Yes, this one has a square, this one has a square, this one doesn't have a square, this one has cube, and this one has cube. Yes, the cube root of x exponent 6 is x exponent 3, and the cube root of 125 is 5. Because 5 times 5 times 5 equal 125. So both have square root. What is the answer in this case? What is the answer in this case? Remember the formula. So we open a small parenthesis and we open a long parenthesis. Yes? In the small parenthesis, we write the cube root of this one, which is, this is not x exponent 3. The cube root of x exponent 6 is x exponent 2 because x squared times x squared times x squared, we have the exponent, we get x to the power of 6. So the cube root of x exponent 6 is x exponent 2. So we write the cube root in the first parenthesis and the cube root of the other term in the first parenthesis. The first sign of this is negative, yes, and the other signs are like positive and positive, positive, positive. So we write the square root here, and we raised to the power of 2. In the half, we multiply these two things, which is 5 times x squared is 5x squared. And here we write this, and we raise to the power of 2. So I will repeat this here below, because there is nothing we can do here. And here we multiply the exponent, so we have x to the power of 4 plus 5x squared plus 5 times 5, 25. This is the answer, guys. This is the answer of this difference of cubes, which the main operation is a multiplication. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bring those answers to our exercise. This is the exercise, so I'm going to rewrite the answers. So the answer of this, which is this, yes, the numerator is x exponent 2 minus 5 times, yes, times, remember that's the main operation, x exponent 2 plus 5. All right? That's the answer of the numerator. Now, let's do the same thing with the denominator. The answer of this difference of cubes is this. So I'm going to rewrite it here. All this answer here. So x exponent 2 minus 5 times, remember that's the main operation, times x to the power of 4 plus 5x to the power of 2 or 5 squared plus 25. If you see, guys, here we have a parenthesis that is repeated here, so we can simplify this. Yes, we can simplify this. And this parenthesis is not the same than this parenthesis, so we leave it like that. So the answer in the simplest form is x exponent 2 plus 5 in the numerator, and in the denominator we have x to the power of 4. It's not necessary to write this parenthesis anymore because there's nothing on the numerator to be multiplied with this. And in the denominator we have x to the power of 4 plus 5x squared plus 25. Yes, this is the answer in the simplest form. There's nothing we can do here. There's nothing else we can do here. Sorry, this equal sign must be here. All right? And this is the way we, let's say, we simplify algebraic fractions, okay? So, again, thanks for watching Simple Math, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.